So about this Turnt story.
Okay,
man.
so Turnt story. So I've had my time to think. Okay, so since it's an interview form, I'm gonna give somebody a shout out. I'm gonna shout out Dev Mac. Dev Mac, that's somebody you probably tap into too. He's really good. He's really wild. He probably got some crazy Turnt stories too. But Dev Mac, Jackson Indie Music Week, 2018. I want to say you were there.
I was there. I remember.
My boy Drastic.
Underground 119.
Exactly. I had just got married, and my brother-in-law is Drastic's engineer. Shout out Maniac. Shout out King Drastic. Drastic performed there, so I went to see him. Got to see Dev Mac for the first time, and when I say Turnt, I don't know if it was Underground 119. Man, because I didn't know a word of this man's lyrics.
That place is a vibe. Like, just being in there.
I don't know if it was Underground 119, if it was seeing all those performers in Jackson and getting introduced to this market that was going to change my life. I don't know what it was, bro, but I think you can attest to the fact that I was Turnt. I left out of there sweating.
Man, that was a great night. Like,
I had a Red Bull.
That was one of the better cars. Well, I ain't gonna even say better cars. That was one of my favorite cars because there was so many artists on that car that I listened to. Like, every last artist
from
on that car I listened to.
From that
on
day.
The regular.
I listen to him now. You are not capping.
Cause Jody Boy was on that car. Drastic, Dev Mac,
and Tamal Bradford, and he's so nice, man. Yeah. I want that boy to get in the studio again. He's so nice. He is nice.
And then actually Cool KM was there because he performed with Jody Boy. Yep. So that was just a
shout out Cool KM.
Man, that was a dope car all the way around.
Did you get a chance to check out From the Trees to the Streets?
Of course.
So yeah, shout out them boys. You know me, Cool, Squirrel World. We teamed up and did a crazy Jackson compilation album. If you haven't heard that, you put that in the links in the bio too.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's
like I said, I wear many hats, man. I wear many hats. Squirrel actually probably not supposed to say this. Squirrel called me last night. Said he won't do it again, so we'll see how that goes. Bigger budget this time, so we're gonna see how that goes, man.
You know who I want to see on there, man?
I'm excited.
Man, it's so many artists I want to see on there. Like,
give me your top three. Give me your top three right quick.
Of what? Or who I want to see?
Yeah, on the album.
Well, see if we can make it first and foremost, I gotta say Drastic because that's my boy.
Okay, Drastic.
So of course I want to see him on there.
Yeah, Drastic.
Of course, everybody else on there in the first place, I want to see them again too.
To my Cadillac.
No, everybody else was. I mean, people that was on there
on the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we talking about new people on there. Cause Franchise was on there. Mm-hmm. He was on there with Dev Mac. Cool KO was on there.
Cool had 2 records on that.
So let me tell you, I want to see King Drastic on there. Mm-hmm. Of course, I would love to have a King on that motherfucker.
Me too.
A King and in my third spot, I'm gonna have to name probably 2 people. Let's see. Because there's so many people I don't want to leave out nobody, but people I've been listening to of late, like, I don't want to get his name wrong, Nevaeh. He got, that boy can speak, and I like the way he put songs together. Like, that boy good. I think he's young.
Okay, so so there you have it. By this interview, they for sure gonna get reached out to. For sure. You know what I'm saying? It gets deep in business, so I know, you know what I'm saying, shout out those artists. I know sometimes situations don't work, but we're going to definitely reach out to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See if we can put something together to get them involved. But
the city got so much talent. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, bro. When we did this album the last time.
Man, one more person.
Okay, whoa.
One more. And I don't even know if he's necessarily from here, but he in the city. And 200.
Yeah, and 200 is one of my favorites. And 200 is so nice.
I can't forget about it.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. I was more tapped into and 200 when he first came out. But one thing I will say about Jackson, man, it's so hard to break out. And that boy and 200 broke through like a cannonball, bro. Yeah. Like he just came through, bro. It was like all these artists that we all knew from forever, Millie, King, Heem, you know what I'm saying, Austin Powers, Cadillac Pack.
Yeah.
All these artists we already knew, they were kind of doing their thing still, but then and 200 come through 200. Like, he just come through here. And it's just, I remember I was driving back from Kansas City, bro. I listened to his whole album.
Yeah.
Jackson? A whole album? Like, that's no disrespect. It's a few whole albums I listen to. Shout out to what's the Bankroll? The Bankroll season?
Yeah, you talking Bankroll and Bob Street?
Bob Street, bruh. I did an interview with Bankroll after that album. Man, that bruh, I still listen to that whole album. That's one of the most riding albums out of Jackson. But like, when he dropped that joint, bro, I didn't have no idea who he was, man. But it hit the waves, man. I work for Squirrelworld, so it's like we had no choice. We had to promote this, but he hit the waves. He was so hot, bro. Yes. Everybody wanted to hear it. And I just shout out to N200 for that, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
You did.